we're live. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Radio Bloodstream show, and I'm very unhappy to honor to welcome the one and only Dudley Tait, the drummer from Dwayne, the band from the Edinburgh, UK. Dune.
June, that's it.
June, there you go, June. I got it finally. All right, sorry about that. At least you will remember next time. So
for sure.
We are here because you guys about to release a new album, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah.
And what's the name of the album? Because we have a little bit discussion how you're supposed to pronounce the name of the album. So how do you pronounce it in Edinburgh?
We say Etamin Ayenka.
Etamin Ayenka. So that's the full album. And when you guys supposed to release that one?
That's coming out in March. I think it's March the 13th.
March the 13th. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a full album, and it's released with these guys, Metal Blades record.
Yeah, full album. I think it should be a gatefold double LP. It's quite a big record. There's a lot of music in there, which is
double LP.
The kind of.
So how many songs is on it though?
There is only 8 songs, I think, but they're big songs. Most of the songs we write are usually pretty long.
So, Dudley, I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing the second D correctly. So Dudley.
Yeah. Dudley.
So you're the drummer. Can you introduce the rest of the band for us, please?
Of course. So my name's Dudley. I'm the drummer. The vocalist and guitarist Victor Vicart is from France. He stays here in Edinburgh.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Me and Victor, we started the band along maybe 8 years ago.
Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, we got together through just kind of people talking in the town about people looking for bands, and then we met up and we started June. And then we met Dan Barter, who is the second guitarist. He's also does vocals as well.
Right.
So we have back and forth vocals quite a lot in the band. Victor leans towards more of the melodic side of the singing, and with a lot of screams in there. And Dan does a lot of the grungier, darker kind of vocals, the more kind of growling kind of aspect, and they two kind of complement off each other. And then we've got the bassist, who at the moment is Greg Armstrong. He joined us recently. He wasn't present when we recorded the album, but since then he's put the hard work in to kind of learn everything that went down on the record and get himself up to speed with that. He's been a great addition to the band. It's been great having him coming on board. He's quite passionate and ready to go on tour, which is a big thing these days. Finding somebody that's ready to really, go out there and put their heart on their sleeve. So hiding behind YouTube's easy to release songs, but when you're standing in front of all these people, it's time to really time to bring it.
Yeah. So
then we have one more. We have Evelyn May, who is on the keys. She's our synth player and keyboardist, sort of machinist idea, who's doing a lot of different. She's playing a lot of different things, to be honest. When it comes to synth, she's got maybe at the moment, I think she's got four or five different pieces of kit that she's surrounded by, and that's her. She started with us recently as well. Same story. Really passionate to tour and take the music to that next stage out there in the big wide world whenever that happens.
Well, who knows? Any sign of maybe get some hit the road again?
We've got plans, and the plans are all started. They're in place, but looking to see whether it comes to fruition or not. That's a different thing. So we're the kind of band that we're not going to sit and wait.
Yep.
And wait to see what happens. We're going to just book it,
Yes.
plan it, get it ready to go, and if it happens, we'll be prepared. You know, we're never going to be the kind of band that's left unprepared and missed the boat, so to say. You know, so we're ready to go, and we're ready to get out there. And the plans have been made for September, sort of end of the year time. We've got a tour planned out.
That's I was thinking more the end of the year, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to get the album released and take it from there. Hopefully, from there we'll start doing the bookings for festivals, and then that might be for next year. Maybe get a few this year. We'll see what happens, and then touring at the end of the year, September time. European kind of tour and a UK tour as well around the end of the year. Hopefully December, I think. They might be vice versa. I think the UK one, I'm pretty sure it's December, but it might be September and back and forth. You know what I mean? The Europe one might be December. I need to check that up. But either way, we're getting ourselves round Europe,
right,
in the UK for the end of the year, hopefully.
So as what I was trying to say is, so what are you aiming for? What are you covering with the tours? Like UK, maybe Europe, or maybe you go
UK extensive in Europe. I think we're getting quite far this time. Hopefully, touching as far as Spain, and getting up to the north as well. But we're doing quite a lot of touring in France. I think the French part of the tour is quite heavy. Germany. We've got a couple of things sorted out in Holland and Poland as well. We're looking to get back out to Poland, and then hopefully on the way catch places like Czech Republic. I'm pretty sure we've got something booked up for Prague.
Oh, cool.
And
very nice.
We're looking to go up north a bit again. We were in Norway and Denmark in 2019, I think, or 2018. I think it was 2019.
Right.
I've lost a year, like everyone else. I've lost a year.
Yes, we did.
So
how you guys?
So that's the plan.
So how you guys keeping you busy? You know, there was lockdown since last year. So, you know, basically we've been locked up for the whole year. So how you guys keeping yourself busy the whole time? You guys have proper jobs, or what do you guys do?
We work a lot of us work. We just we made that change a couple of years back when we started getting a bit more serious with what we were wanting to do. We made that change where we're all sort of kind of self-employed, and we can leave and hit the road whenever we're ready, you know. So we've been working, but mostly working on content for the band, getting stuff prepared for releasing the album. Luckily, when lockdown hit, the album had been recorded already.
Okay.
Metal Blade had the album.
Great.
And we were waiting to release. We were supposed to release last year, and obviously that got pushed. So with that being pushed, we decided to start putting some work into getting the tracks ready for live videos, for music videos, and we get quite involved in a lot of the production of this stuff. We're quite passionate about making stuff our own. You know, we're not going to pay somebody to design what we want to do. We design it all ourselves, and then we get help from our friends to add the little bits of sparks, you know, little bits of extra cool stuff that we like in there. So the new music video that came out for SI14, we got that done in lockdown. As soon as they released, opened the borders for just a couple of months during last year.
Yes,
we got out to Paris, and we met a filming team and a bunch of friends that we've got out in Paris. And we filmed the monster scenes of the video. All the crazy monster shit that's going on. We filmed all that out in Paris, and then flew back, and we done the rest of the music video here in Edinburgh, at a venue in Edinburgh where we could get some crazy lights going and kind of. So we done that, and we've also we filmed a music video for a live music video. Filmed at Chamber Studio in in Edinburgh for a track off the album, track 2, which is Towers. That's released tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Towers.
That's released tomorrow. Yeah, Towers with an S at the end. That will be
Towers
going live on Metal Blade's YouTube channel tomorrow.
Oh, cool. What time? Do you know? Remember?
I'll tell you right now. Let's see. So if I click on YouTube, if we go to YouTube and hit Towers, June Towers, DVNE Towers. Here we go. Towers live at Chamber Studio premieres at 5 p.m. That'll be UK time.
5 p.m. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Great.
It's looking like this.
Awesome. All right. Yeah.
And that
Dune Towers.
We are incredibly proud of that one. It's one of the videos that kind of makes up for not being able to tour, because we've put the hard work and energy that we've been bottling up into these videos, and you can see it. We're very happy with it.
Yeah, because you can't tour, so at least you can spend the energy somewhere else.
For sure, and we did just that.
So behind the Etemen Ainka, the album.
Yes.
What's behind it? What's actually the whole story? Is there any story behind
the vibe?
The whole album?
The story. There's most definitely a story. When we're talking about June, there's usually a story in there. Like we've stuck to our roots and thought up a whole world that we want to live in while we're writing the music, and then we took the artwork. We commissioned Morald, who does the artwork for Baroness and a lot of other great bands. We spoke to him at length about what we wanted to do with the story and what we felt about the story, and he's gave us the artwork for that, which is absolutely fantastic. So the story kind of lies in a couple of books that we had read at first. So one of the books that we had read is a book by Alistair Reynolds called Terminal World.
Mm-hmm.
And in that book, the city that these people live in is actually not a city at all. It is a spear, a massive spear in the desert, which shoots away up into the sky. And at the bottom of this spear is the lowest of the lowest class. And as that spear levels up, the higher the class of people live on these spears. And at the very top of the spear is the echelon, what do they call it? It is the celestial level. And they live on that high echelon up the top, and they are the angels. The angels live up there. They fly around. They're sort of skinny and a bit kind of frail looking, because they get all their blood and energy from the people below, and they try and extract that in loads of different ways. I'll let you read the book, and you can work that out for yourself. But we've started kind of this feeling of the hierarchy of the way the world is laid out. People at the bottom work super hard, and really that just leads on to the people above them to reap the benefits, and then on and on and on, and it gets higher and higher. And at the very top, we've sort of tried to take on that kind of angel vibe, where these angels, that's what the artwork actually is. These angels in our story, they have this sort of a trial where people can upgrade into the echelon level if they pass this trial. And really it's a bit of a scam. The people end up having all their blood and their insides all taken from them and given to the angels so that they can actually survive. It's a sort of analogy for how we're feeling about the modern world. It goes a lot deeper than that. That's just a sort of skim on the surface.
Yeah.
But that's where the artwork kind of comes from, where the angels.
Right.
If you see the artwork, if you have a look at it, there's a beautiful angel on the front.
Yes.
And when you get the album, if you have the album art and you have the gatefold LP, this will open up, and on the inside will actually be what these angels really look like, which is the second photo which is on the artwork.
Oh,
which is a withdrawn, ugly, bony, disgusting angel. That's no an angel at all. They've got a.
So who's behind the artwork? Who did it actually?
So Merald, his name is. He's a Dutchman from Holland. That's spelled Marald. Merald. If you go into his Instagram, you'll have a lot of fun looking through that. He's an absolutely phenomenal artist.
All right.
And we were really keen to get him involved, like, because of what we'd seen him produce in the past. We knew that he would take it seriously when we. Obviously, I've gave you that story in 5, maybe 2-3 minutes. Yeah. We spent hours writing what we wanted this story to kind of be about. Yes. So when we sat down with Merald, we knew he would take that serious, and he did just that. He done a great job.
Awesome. So I can imagine the towers in the album. How are I supposed to fit the SI-14 in that?
So the SI-14. This is the silicone that we're in the storyline. These angels are using silicone to make parts that fit in their body that can change them in different ways. You know, everyone's trying to. It's sort of futuristic and sci-fi in that sense. We're not based on. This isn't angels that we think live in this world. It's our own world that we've made. You know, wow. And that's where we get the kind of drive with the music. We start feeling like you're in that world, and then the music you start writing starts kind of coexisting with that world that we've made. So that SI-14 is the silicone, is a chemical name for silicone. These angels are using the silicone to make parts and exchange body parts and do whatever they can to alter their position in the hierarchy. You know, they want to be the top angel, and they want to do what they can do to just get above. No doubt what we think we're going to see in the future, maybe. Wow. When people start altering their own bodies, you know.
Wow, it's interesting, very interesting. Wow,
for sure.
What's the name of the book again? You said
that book. One of the books that we're talking about is a book called Terminal World by Terminal. Terminal World, yeah, by Alistair Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Also, we took a lot of these different ideas. We took also from there's a TV series on Netflix called Altered Carbon.
Not sure. I'm gonna have to put it down. Yeah, Altered Carbon. Yeah.
Altered Carbon. It's called. The first season of that is also in line with the kind of ideas that we were having at the time, and that also gave us a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. That's similar in the sci-fi sense, but different than Terminal World. But the same idea exists in both of these. The upper class live away up in the sky, and in Altered Carbon, the upper class live in small like islands that they floated up into the sky, where they can live away from all the riffraff and the horrible lower classes down in the overpopulated cities. And they also have these. They also, in Altered Carbon, they have skins where they can remove their stack, which contains their memory and their personality, all this stuff. But because they've got loads of money and they've got endless supply of money, they can buy new skins. So they remove their stack and they can take a new skin, which is a body, and stay young forever. You know, this is all the kind of stuff that we were talking about.
Wow.
When we were writing the album. You know, we were quite interested in this. We were quite sci-fi rooted band anyway.
Yeah,
so when
definitely sounds like it. Yeah.
Started looking at all this stuff and where the future is heading. You know, you're seeing people starting to look into putting their fucking phones into their heads and all this stuff, and people glued to their mobiles all the time.
Yes.
We started as a band. We were talking about it on tour when we were touring in Europe. We just spent. We're doing a tour in the previous album, Asherin. We spent a lot of time in the van just talking about the next story.
Yes.
And that story was where we were all quite passionate just about the future, what's going to happen in the future. And we ended up making a world, our own sort of world, of course, with ideas taken from here and there.
Yes.
Where people were acting in this way, you know, turning themselves into angels, you know, what they think they were angels, you know.
Yes.
You see it now. You see it now with all these people with loads of money and they're altering their faces with plastic and altering their makeup and how they look and all this stuff because they've got the money. And
yes. So they
can
do whatever. Wow.
Do whatever.
So
we know how that
goes. Sounds like a big project for the you know, when you do the tour. So you put some kind of specially effects on a podium as well.
We're planning on.
Or you're planning something?
We're planning on a live show that sort of takes a lot of this essence of the album and feeling of the band with us, you know. We're playing a lot just now with projections, and we're looking to bring a lot of projections into the mix.
Right.
Not as such a backdrop projection, but more of like a projection that covers the stage, covers the band.
Oh, I see.
Kind of
right.
Looking to take a bit of smoke in there and have the smoke and the projections, making the stage look almost like a bit of a whirlwind.
You make me really anxious to see some live shows now.
For sure, man. For sure.
We need to really get out of the seats and get you know on a tour somewhere, mates. So this is absolutely crazy, you know, sitting home for, you know, I have so many. Basically in the last year before the March, I have pretty much every weekend booked for the live shows.
For gigs, yeah.
Where we are now, nothing. Everything was postponed, cancelled, you know. Sitting home, do nothing. Just,
for sure.
Just, you know, gain some weight.
Well, I'm really proud of
now the important stuff is where we can get it, where we can buy it. So I just share some... I just shared the website, so guys can go on your website, can go on your Metal Blade store as well.
Yes.
They can go on your website.
For sure, the website, you'll be able to get a lot of the links from there. So if you go on if you go into our Bandcamp as well, you'll get some stuff from Bandcamp.
Bandcamp, yes. And you have those cool vinyls as well. Are they already sold out? No.
They're sold out.
Oh, no.
So I would get on that quick when we're put a lot of effort into the makeup of the album, like the way it's presented. So there's a lot of people wanting these different vinyls that we've put up, and Metal Blade have been
they're really cool.
absolutely fantastic,
yes.
And working with us to give us exactly what we were looking for, you know, something that's a complete package. I think they knew once they had heard the album that we were serious, and then from there they've returned the favour and showed us that they are serious with the band and serious with pushing the band to where we need to be, you know. So they've helped us a lot with that, with the vinyls and the kind of design.
I like those vinyls. You know, we're going back to the vinyls. It's really cool stuff. You know, because the music, it's like an art. It's art. You know, basically. For sure. And for some uncertain reason, I don't know why, the sound is different from the vinyls. It's different.
The music is our music is layered in such a way that it needs the vinyl.
It's definitely sounds different. I can't explain why. You probably can, but I don't. It's definitely
warmth.
Could be.
I would say they're warm, or they're warm. Every facet of different instruments become apparent with the vinyl.
Yes, that's true. Definitely,
and that's why I love vinyl. I love the day we get We've heard this album. Our album, we've heard it over and over and over digitally. When we get this test pressing for the album on vinyl, when we get that, it's an occasion for us. We love it. We love it every time. We all meet up. We'll all get a nice bottle of wine, and we'll sit back with some whiskey, and we'll enjoy it. It really is it's a pleasure to hear the tracks on vinyl.
Definitely, it's a different experience. Most definitely, yes. All right, Dudley. At the end, what you like to say to your fans, to the message to the world?
I'd love to say for everyone to just stick in there. We're going to be on the road eventually. It's going to happen. Support your favourite bands. Do as much as you can. You've seen what I've said earlier. We're all trying to give people live content, as much content as we can. This all costs money. Bands are having to put that money in there to give people what they want. So help out any way you can for any band, not just our band, any band at all that people love. And stick in, and hopefully we'll be on the road soon.
Oh yeah, we definitely like to see that you are on the road, guys.
Oh, for sure.
Especially with these angels and stuff.
I know,
that would be awesome. So, so Dudley, is there any way you can just do like a quick radio greeting for us? I'm from, and you are listening to Radio Bloodstream. Can you do that for us, please?
Of course. Hello there. My name is Dudley from June. I am the drummer, and you're listening to Radio Bloodstream. Enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much, Dudley, from Edinburgh, UK. I love you. I love your accent. I have to say, because I'm sure you have many chicks, because you have your cool accent. So.
Undisclosed information.
All right. That's enough for the personal thing, and then let's go. Thank you very much again for join us on the Radio Bloodstream, and I hope see you in September somewhere on the road.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, when we're on the road, we'll give you a shout. Thank you very much,
all right.
man.
In March,
appreciate your time.
March, I'm gonna get one of your albums, and
maybe
I'll be lucky to get some vinyl as well. Hopefully.
For sure. And give me a shout tomorrow when you've heard this new live video, and tell me what you think. See if the energy that I was talking about. Tell me if you feel it as well.
We are doing the live show tomorrow at 7:00 again with my lad.
Perfect.
He's playing a band as well. We can do review together live tomorrow at the same time.
Perfect.
All right. Take care.
Excellent,
Have a good evening. Thank you very much. See ya.
Good night. Bye-bye.
You thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. So there was Dudley from June, and Edinburgh, UK, and the guy's about to release in March a release album, and I'm gonna turn this off. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7:00, as I already mentioned, 7:00 UK time, on Martin Harinda talk show. We will talk about music, we will talk about beer, we'll talk about cigars, cigarettes, girls, non-girls, boys, and all kind of stuff. So stay tuned on radiobloodstream.com, and I hope you enjoy tonight with Dudley from June. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly finally, June. And they are about to release an album by the name Etamen Aenka. The one of the singles already released by name SI14, and Towers will be released tomorrow 5 p.m. on YouTube channel. So turn in Dune and Towers on YouTube tomorrow. All right, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on a YouTube channel, on Facebook page, and I'll see you soon Friday, 7:00. I don't have already Thursday today. I wish it's Friday tomorrow, but it's not. All right, so see you soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Take care.